I want to quickly touch on this point of emotions of a real estate agent in the deal while you're doing a transaction. A lot of times, you're either going to be dealing with a tough realtor on the other side, or sometimes you might have a tough client who is not listening to your advices. And sometimes they are just wanting you to do the business the way they want you to do the business. Not because they hired you of your knowledge, but because they want you to tell how they want you to do the business, and you're not feeling comfortable about that. So the point of this video is to stay professional. Sometimes clients also might test you with different requests, different questions that are provoking questions. And if you're not staying professional, and if you're not holding your grounds and showing that you're there for professional guidance and consultation, that sometimes it might cost you a deal. A lot of times when we are in the middle of transaction and on the other side there's a tough real estate agent who is just pulling everything towards them, they're kind of getting a little bit more personal, they're kind of stepping outside of the boundaries, they're a little bit being unreasonable. It's super important to just keep everything outside of personal. Don't put your emotions inside of the deal. Sometimes you might want to feel like, hey, I'm not going to give this to this side. I'm going to squeeze the most out of them. Also remember that it's your client's property that they're trying to buy or sell. Don't put your emotions with the realtor inside, because that's why the realtor job still exists, is to smooth the emotions. It's just to bring the logic into the deal and just act as, as someone, as a resource to that's how this industry has been surviving, just because you can just make the deal smoother. A lot of times when you're dealing with inspection issues, there's unreasonable requests. Don't start yelling. Don't start, taking it personal. Don't think that this is unreasonable. Or if your client as a seller thinks that I'm not going to give anything, and you feel like they should be giving something to these people, to the buyers that are asking for some credits. At the end of the day, this is your client's property. They hired you to help them make a move. Don't make decisions for them. That's one thing. When sometimes clients tell you they're not going to negotiate the price and you get a lower offer, don't tell the buyers they're not going to negotiate. You don't make decisions for your clients. Bring it back to your clients and just ask them again. Things might have changed. So, and sometimes there's attorneys that are requesting things that are not reasonable. Don't get personal with authorities. Don't do anything that will cost your client sometimes a deal, a money, or the entire transaction. And don't always think that the client's goal is to save every single dollar. Sometimes your client's goal is to get the deal done. And sometimes, whether it's a little bit more money, whether it's a little less money, don't think that every single client wants the best deal. One of the things that you always want to remember also is to present every single thing that that might change your client's mind about this particular property. Whether it's going to change their decision, you must convey whatever you can come up with, and whatever presents itself, you have to present it to the buyer or to the seller. So getting emotions out of the way is hard. And a lot of times when your client is looking at 30 properties, you're thinking, oh my God, they missed out on these 3 that they know is a good option. You can never tell them that, because that's not professional. You must always try to help. They already know that they missed out. Probably. If they missed out, they probably already know. They kind of realize it. You telling them that is not going to help. It's just going to say that you're unprofessional. So, this is a big piece, and try to, sometimes it's going to be hard, and sometimes it's going to be like you already did it, and then you're looking back and like, I was unprofessional here. I should have kept my emotions, to myself and not get him inside a deal. But it's okay. Just keep learning and keep upgrading everything that you're doing. Keep investing back into your business. Keep learning, because everybody's, we all humans. We all got emotions, and sometimes they go into a wrong place. So yeah, we have to stay professional. Thanks, guys. See you soon.